Very good evening, my dear students.
Good evening, sir.
Sir.
Good evening. Children, we are dealing with chapter number 2, Polynomials of your mathematics textbook. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In the last session, beta, we have finished the exercise 2.3, which is based on remainder theorem and division of algorithm. Am I right, beta?
Yes, sir.
Today, we will begin with a new concept of the chapter polynomial, that is factor theorem. What is the concept, beta?
Factor theorem.
Okay, students, all of you write down the side heading factor theorem. Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Okay, students, it is not at all a new concept for you people. It is a new concept in algebra, but this concept already you dealt with numbers in arithmetic. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So let us discuss something background of numbers from the arithmetic section. What does this factor theorem exactly means for the numbers? Okay, beta?
Okay, sir.
Let me take any two numbers. First, I'll take a number 53. I will try to divide this one by, better, I'll make it 57. I'll try to divide this one by 5 beta. I repeat, I have taken the two numbers, one is 57 and one is 5. I'm performing the division. Now let us do it. 57 is dividend, 5 is divisor. 5 ones are 5, 0. 7 will be carried down. Then 5 ones are 5, 2 will remain. This is the end of the division. Am I right, beta?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes.
Yes,
look at
sir.
the final answer. Final answer is 2. So, the remainder is 2 beta, which is not equal to 0. Correct?
Not equal to 0. Yes, sir.
Yeah. If the remainder is not 0, some other number other than 0, we call 5 is not a factor of 57. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
repeat,
sir.
if the remainder is not 0, 5 is not a factor of 57. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Suppose
Okay,
beta,
sir.
if I divide 57, the same number, instead of 5, if I take 3, suppose instead of 5, if I take the divisor as 3, let us perform the division. 3 ones are 3, 2 is remaining. Take this 7 down. 3 nines are
Yes, sir.
27. Am I right, beta?
Yes, sir. It is factor of.
The remainder is 0. Am I right, beta?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If the remainder is 0, we call 3 as a factor of 57. But here, 5 is not a factor of 57. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. This is what we are going to deal in the polynomials under the heading factor theorem. Got it, beta?
Okay, sir.
So, the entire thing is based on the remainder. If remainder is 0, 5. If remainder is 0, 3 will be considered as a factor for 57. If remainder is not 0 beta, here 5 is not considered as a factor of 57. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now let us see what is exactly the factor theorem in algebra for polynomials. Okay beta?
Okay, sir.
Students, here first I'll give you the definition. You write it down. Later I will explain the meaning. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So make a para and write down. If a polynomial p of x is divided by, if a polynomial p of x is divided by a linear polynomial of the form x minus a, linear polynomial of the form x minus a, then number one, beta, there are 2 points related to this theorem. Number one, x minus a is a factor of p of x if p of a equal to 0. This is the first condition. Now, second condition, p of a equal to 0 if x minus a is a factor of p of x. Students, write down the statement properly and don't worry about the meaning. I will explain you. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Just write it down. Quick. Done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pratibha, repeat the sentence better. Read it.
Okay, sir. Factor theorem. If a polynomial p of x is divided by a linear polynomial of the form x minus a, then number one, x minus a is a factor of p of x if p of a is equal to 0. Number second, p of a is equal to 0 if x minus a is a factor of p of x.
Very good. Students, look at the meaning of the sentence now. It looks somewhat complicated or else somewhat confusion. It is nothing like that. I will make you understand in a simple manner. All of you observe how we are going to understand this particular concept. Beta, first, I'll target p of x and then I'll target x minus a. Is it clear?
Okay, sir.
In simple words, what is p of x here? Can anybody guess? What is this? P of x is what?
Dividend.
Dividend. Am I right? Okay. What is x minus a then? Yeah, beta. Can you hear me?
Divisor.
Yeah. This is our dividend. This is our divisor. Here, beta, there is no condition for the dividend. Dividend may be any polynomial with degree 1, degree 2, degree 3, degree 4, degree 10, whatever be the degree. There is no restriction for the dividend, that is p of x. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But beta, for the divisor g of x, there is a compulsion. What is the compulsion, beta?
Linear polynomial, sir.
Always linear polynomial. It means degree 1 should be there, not more than 1. Got it, beta?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
In such case, mathematician observed one of the unique concept. What is that? If you take the divisor, which is a linear polynomial, and try to divide any polynomial of the same order or more than the existing order, then what happens? They said x minus a, that the divisor, that is the divisor will be the factor of this polynomial if your answer p of a is 0. That is number one. Number two, p of a will become 0 if the divisor x minus a is a factor for the polynomial p of x. Is that clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
I hope this part there is no doubt at all. You understood the main part of the statement. These two conditions, still there is a bit of confusion. Let me clear it out. Beta, this P of A is nothing but remainder according to the remainder theorem. Am I right, beta?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now the concept is pretty clear, very much clear. The concept is remainder, that is P of A. If remainder becomes 0, then we can say this divisor is going to divide the P of X dividend completely. When the division takes place completely, it will be referred as a factor. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the forward statement. Now, reverse statement, beta. The same statement can be reversed. We call it as converse of the theorem. You have studied in some of the aspects. Midpoint theorem, converse of midpoint theorem. It is there for your syllabus. You will study it in the next chapters. Okay, beta?
Okay, sir.
Now, the same thing has been said in the reverse manner. What is that? The remainder will become 0. The remainder will become 0 whenever the division takes place completely. That is, when the divisor divides it completely, then we will get the remainder 0. Got the concept, beta?
Yes, sir.
If you want to understand it, you can remember any two numbers, beta. Say, for example, I'll take a number 15 and I'll take number 5. Look at that. 5 is called as factor of 15. I repeat, 5 is called as factor of 15 because remainder is 0 there. Correct, beta?
Yes.
And whenever you divide 15 by 5, you can surely say that the remainder will be always 0. The reason 5 will divide 15 completely. That is, 5 is a factor of the 15. Clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
The same concept is used in the algebra for the polynomials. Is that clear to everyone, beta?
Yes, sir.
So what is the take home message from this statement? The take home message is the divisor will be considered as the factor for the polynomial when remainder is 0. That is number one. Remainder will be considered as 0 whenever the divisor divides the dividend completely. This is number 2. Got it, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there any
Yes, sir.
confusion regarding the statement, beta?
No, sir.
Okay. Now question comes. What is the importance of factor theorem in algebra? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Beta, this factor theorem plays very important role in finding the factors, in finding the zeros for the cubic polynomial. Is that clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Not only the cubic polynomial, even you can go for a polynomial with a degree 4, degree 5. There also the factor theorem plays important role, vital role to find the zeros and the factors for the same. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But for your syllabus, beta, in the 9th standard this year, you are going to deal with the application of factor theorem only for the cubic polynomials. Only for
Cubic polynomial.
Polynomial.
so factor theorem will be applied on the cubic polynomials to get the factors, to get the factors or zeros. Got the concept, beta?
Yes, sir.
So below the definition, beta, write a side heading. Note, I'll give you one sentence. Write down fast. Note. Factor theorem is very useful, very much useful, is very much useful to determine the factors or zeros of cubic polynomials. Is that clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Now question comes, how it will be useful in finding the factors for the cubic polynomial. This you will understand better when I will start solving the problems from exercise 2.4, particularly the fifth main question. Is that clear, beta?
Okay, sir.
Problems from 2.4, fifth main questions. When I will solve it, you will understand the meaning of this particular note. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta. With this background, let us start dealing with exercise 2.4. Okay, beta?
Yes, sir. Sir, shall
Okay,
I?
sir.
Yeah, beta, just 1 minute. All of you write down the side heading. Exercise 2.4. I'll write it here. Exercise 2.4. Okay, Muskan, read the first main, quick.
Determine which of the following polynomials has x plus 1 a factor. First, x cube plus x square plus x plus 1.
Okay, beta, let us see what will be the concept. Students, look at the question. Number 1, first main. Determine which of the following polynomials has x plus 1 a factor. What does it mean, beta? First, understand the main sentence. X plus 1, you have to treat it as a divisor. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
And they have given 4 sub questions, beta. In each question, one polynomial will be given. That polynomial you have to consider as a dividend. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Now, in every
Okay,
case, your work is you have to judge the divisor x plus 1 will become the factor for the given polynomial p of x or not. Is that clear?
yes, sir.
Okay, beta, let us see how to solve it. First question I'll solve. Given g of x is equal to x plus 1. Beta, understand. First, I'm writing the divisor here because in the title of the question, divisor is given. Am I right? And p of x is x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. This is nothing but the dividend. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, the question is, we have to judge, we have to decide whether this will be the factor of this or not. Clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Obviously, the question arises how it will be done. Beta, it will be done with the help of the factor theorem. With the help of what?
Factor theorem.
Yeah.
Factor
First, we
theorem,
will
sir.
find the remainder here. We will find the remainder. If remainder comes 0, this will be the factor for this. If remainder is not 0, this will not be the factor for this. Clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Sir, I
first
saw,
one.
sir, it is.
Yeah, beta. We will do it in the same manner how we have done the earlier. That is, take the divisor, equate it to 0. G of x is equal to 0 means obviously x plus 1 is equal to 0. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now send this 1 to the right side. You will get x is
Minus
equal
1.
to 0 minus 1, nothing but x is equal to minus 1.
Minus 1.
This will be treated as a. Got it, beta?
Yes, sir.
Now we will find p of a, which is nothing but the remainder beta. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
P of a, which is nothing but p of minus 1. In the place of a, minus 1. So here beta, in the polynomial p of x, that is the dividend, you have to put minus 1 in the place of variable. Right beta? So I have put the value minus 1 in the place of x. Correct?
Minus 1, sir.
If I solve it, minus 1 the cube is minus 1. Why? Minus is there and odd number is a power, so minus remains same. 1 the power 3 is 1 only. But here it becomes plus 1
1,
because
sir.
minus into 1 will be the answer for 1 square. Then plus into minus is minus 1 plus 1. Better tell me what is the final answer here?
0, sir.
0. This one with this getting cancelled, this with this getting cancelled. Answer is 0. So we got P of A as 0. Got it, beta?
Yes, sir.
If you look at the statement of factor theorem, condition number 1, we have written x minus a is a factor of P of x if P of A is 0. We got 0 beta here.
Yes.
Since the P of A is 0, that is the remainder. Since the remainder is 0, I can say this is the factor.
Factor of.
So let us write. This implies x plus 1 is a factor for x cube
Cube plus
plus
x
x square
plus
less than
square plus x plus
1. Yeah, beta. Write it down fast. Do it quick. Okay, fine. Muskan, I saw your messages beta in the chat box. You have done these particular questions beta already?
No, sir. Just now I did, sir.
That only I'm talking about. In today's session only, you have done it beta. Yeah, very good. But go for the detailed procedure beta. The steps should be exactly like this so that when you will sit for the revision, you will understand the concept. Okay, beta?
Okay, sir.
Write down fast, quick. Done?
yes, sir.
Okay, beta. I will solve one more question from the first main. There are 4 sub questions. One already I solved. I want to solve one more. Can you tell me which one you want me to solve? Quick.
Fourth one.
I was sure beta, you people will tell the 4th one only. Correct? Yes or no? Okay. Can you tell me what is the reason you are telling me to go for the 4th one? Quick. Beta, am I audible?
Sir, I think
Yes,
that
sir.
What is the
who
reason
came
to go for the 4th? Beta, anybody tell loudly. Okay, Pratibha.
Yes, sir.
Beta,
I
you
think
said
because of there is a Their irrational number is there, so root 2.
Correct. Yeah. The presence of irrational number, that is root 2, and that too beta in the bracket 2 plus root 2 complete bracket x is there. Am I right?
Yes.
So somewhere we feel a bit of danger aspect or else difficult aspect, but nothing that like that beta. Let me solve it. You will understand the concept. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. First main, fourth one. Given beta g of x divisor remains same. There is no change in the divisor according to the question. But the dividend p of x will be changed. Pratibha, read the dividend beta.
Okay, sir. X cube minus x square minus bracket 2 plus root 2 bracket close x plus root 2.
Okay, very good. This is the dividend x cube minus x square minus into the bracket 2 plus root 2 into x plus root 2. Am I right?
Yes.
But you can see I did not erase this one. The reason it remains same. Again, you have to take
It
g
is
of
same.
x equal to 0, solve for x value. You will get some answer that is -1. Treat it as a. Clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Now, I have to calculate p of a, nothing but p of -1. Now, this p of -1, meaning -1 you have to substitute here, here, and here. Am I right?
Yes.
So, let me do it. -1 the cube minus into the bracket -1 the square minus 2 plus root 2 as it is into the bracket -1 plus root 2 as it is. Better understand, the x I have replaced with -1. Am I right? Now let us solve. This is as usual -1,
-1.
also -1. Minus into minus plus beta plus 1 will be here, but outside is minus, so minus will remain. Clear?
Okay.
Now beta, important step. Many of the students will go wrong here. In a hurry, they go wrong. Observe. Minus into minus, it becomes plus. I repeat, minus into minus plus 1 into 2 is 2. Again plus 1 into root 2 is root 2. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then plus root 2 as it is. If I solve it further, observe beta, this is -1, it becomes -2 plus 2 plus apple plus apple. What will be the concept?
2, 2 root 2, sir.
Yeah, apple plus apple is 2 apple. So root 2 plus root 2 will be 1.
2 root 2.
Yeah. But here, positive 2, negative 2, these two will get cancelled. Am I right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So what is your final
It means
answer, beta? P of
2.
what is the final answer?
2 PO.
2 root 2 is your final answer. Whether is it equal to 0, beta?
Sir, no, sir.
This is not 0.
Because
It
it
is more than the 0 value. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, beta, again, you have to go for the factor theorem. Condition number 2. Condition number 2. The remainder, we did not get equal to 0. The remainder is something else. So, since the remainder is not 0, we cannot say this one as a factor of this. Is that clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, here not condition number 2, beta. That is the condition number 1 of the factor theorem. X minus a is a factor of p of x if p of a is 0. But here, p of a is not 0. Hence, it is not a factor. So, what will be the conclusion? X plus 1 is not a factor for which.
X cube
But copy till
minus
here quick. I will write the final sentence. Write down fast. Do it. Write it. Written.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, Final sentence, beta. We have to write the conclusion. Since P of A is not equal to 0, we can say this implies x plus 1 is not a factor of x cube minus x square minus into the bracket 2 plus root 2
Into the
bracket
bracket
complete.
2. Yeah, 2.
This is our final conclusion. Okay, students, is there any doubt in the first main?
No, sir.
So, beta, what we have done in the first main, we took the divisor x plus 1 and we have taken the dividend according to the given sub questions. In each sub question, the dividend is different, correct?
Yes, sir.
Everywhere we solved for P of A. We got the answers. P of A is nothing but the remainder for the division. Am I right? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Depending on the final answer of P of A. If P of A comes 0, Zindabad. If P of A comes not 0, Murdabad.
0, Murdabad.
Concept is clear,
Yes,
beta?
sir.
So remember, whenever I'll teach such aspect, I'll be focusing on Zindabad and Murdabad. Okay, beta?
Okay, sir.
You may think why sir will be using Zindabad and Murdabad. Beta, any guess why I'll be using these particular sentences, words? Any reason? Any guess?
Sir, they are opposite words.
Yes, beta? Yeah. Anybody? You were telling something. Pratibha.
No, sir, I was not telling so.
Yeah, actually Suman was telling something. Suman, can you tell me once again? What will be your guess? Why I'll be using the words Zindabad, Murdabad?
Sir, they are opposite words, sir.
Okay, they are the opposite words. But the reason why I'll use these wordings in my teaching is we Indians, we are good in Zindabad and Murdabad, correct?
Yes, sir.
Beta, you switch on the television, the news channel, you will come to know. There will be one or the other things. Many people will be telling Zindabad and equal number of people will be telling Murdabad. You take any step taken by the government, for every step taken by the government, Zindabad also will be there, Murdabad also will be there. Correct or not?
Yes.
The best example at present, the new chief minister has been elected for Karnataka, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Baswaraj.
Again, beta, many of the people they are telling Zindabad for the new chief minister. Many of the people they are telling Murdabad to the same chief minister. Right or not?
Yes, sir.
You go to any concept, beta. If the government is coming with a particular new thing, there will be Zindabad, Murdabad. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Article
Yes, sir.
70, it has been taken out from the Jammu and Kashmir. There also many people said Zindabad and some people said Murdabad. Right or not?
Yes, sir.
So the same concept I'm using here, beta. If condition satisfies, Zindabad. Condition doesn't satisfy, Murdabad.
Murdabad.
Yeah, beta. With
Yes,
this,
sir.
I'm ending the session. Tomorrow, beta, we will continue the same exercise from the second main. Is that
Second
clear?
win. Yes, sir.
Okay, beta, I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Bye. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Bye, beta.